So we're just creating this wonderful support system for people to be able to do business in the way they intrinsically want to do it, but now they're articulating it. Now it's out there in the open for everyone to see. A general definition of business ethics is that it's doing the morally right and the morally good thing in business. But my personal definition, it's about learning to love the noble things in business.
This is a one-of-a-kind model indeed. It's a foundational partnership between the Creighton University Business School, the Omaha Chamber of Commerce, and the Omaha Better Business Bureau. And of course, the business leadership of the community represents the Board of Trustees, and they've fully embraced and are enthusiastic about the programs too.
Executives come together to talk about how to make profit with honor. People who are middle managers do the same thing. The whole business community comes together for programs in order to dialogue about how to make profit with integrity. It's about aiming higher and showing students, young professionals, even other seasoned business leaders that really there's a whole group of people that really strive to do good business.
Well, I think it's a great program, and I think one of the values, there's a couple that I look at on the program for me, which is one, getting some perspective what other companies do to reinforce business ethics within the organization. But secondly, I think most important right now is getting involved with a lot of younger people in the community to help with the discussion, understanding what does business ethics mean.
You know, there's a whole sense with a younger group of people that are growing up about a sense of responsibility that they have for a lot of different things. I mean, you see that with, you know, companies like Tom's Shoes and all these other guys that there's a sense of responsibility to the environment and to people in general and all this other stuff. And so I think that ethics plays a big role in that. And so I think that it's a hot topic. And so I find it those kinds of conversations really stimulating. And I think the best thing about business ethics is there is no right answer. And ethics as a whole is something that even if you have the best intentions, sometimes whether you're ethical or not is sort of framed up by generations that follow you and look back at what you did. So I think that since it's an ongoing discussion, an ongoing debate, it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
Well, our research indicates that the people in our businesses are confronted with ethical dilemmas daily. And for many of these dilemmas, there's no rule book. So they have to learn how to first recognize, then next analyze and develop a plan to deal with these ethical dilemmas. So there's a huge need for what we do, and the payoff to our businesses is enormous.
We also show, especially small and medium-sized organizations, how they can infuse ethics into their organizations with formal ethics programs.
We're a mid-sized company. We've always felt that we had a value of ethics, but we hadn't really formalized a focus on ethics.
We used a lot of the resources that the Business Ethics Alliance provides. The toolkit, for example, and the website, that was a great resource for our Code of Ethics Committee to develop our own code of ethics.
Over the last several years, our HR director has attended the Toolkit workshop series, has attended the networking luncheons. Executives from the company have been at, I believe, every one of the Ethics Alliance breakfasts and dialogues, and some of us have participated in those. And so as a result of all that, we are very close to the final phases of a formalized code of business ethics.
What we're trying to do is to heighten the awareness of the importance of ethical behavior in business and to sensitize and educate people so that they can deal with situations when they arise in an effective way.
Every business can have a different culture, but the fundamentals of ethical behavior are the same in all of them.
Ethics guides how we behave in every aspect of business. It guides us to do the right thing.
The Ethics Alliance helps reinforce for the Midwest here that you know, we're pretty focused on doing the right thing in this community.
Omaha will be the beacon of business ethics excellence across the nation and the world.